Here we are at the mecca of craft beer enthusiasts, Dogfish Head, located in Milton, Delaware. You're about to go on a tour of this brewery.
Which, if you want a reference point, is right outside Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
There you go, right outside of Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. We get to go on the tour. We get to go on the tour. We get to go on the tour. As you can tell, we are excited. We put our name on the waiting list to be able to go in for the tour, and we're getting a chance to go. So that is awesome. What I'm doing is I'm going to do a few little clips in throughout here to kind of help us along the tour, because I didn't want to be too intrusive on the tour guide throughout, with filming and whatnot. So enjoy the tour of Dogfish Head Brewery in Milton, Delaware.
System in which started Dogfish Head is in the corner over there. That's all it took to get us opened up in our early days. It's pretty impressive how small that is. Like one of these tanks could engulf that tiny little brewing system. That is a 10-gallon system, and there's home brewers out there. Maybe some of you on tour like to home brew. That have systems very deep as home brewers.
Absolutely. That is too cool. So how cool is that? That system looks just like systems in households across this country, actually across the world right now. It's a 3 keg system, 3 10-gallon, actually 15-gallon kegels, sitting on a system much like Maine Brew Guy has built, and I've seen these systems all across. I think Hokie Homebrew has one. Hockey Player, I believe he has one. So a lot of the same exact stuff that you have in your brewing area is what he started off with. How cool is that, huh?
Sugar. You guys might see the starch, but we do convert the starch and the barley to sugar during the brewing process. Well, those 4 breweries mentioned, they add adjunct sugars like corn and rice along with their barley recipe, which cheapens and lightens the beer style. We as a craft brewery based upon tradition, which is a German purity law called the Reinheitsgebot, where barley, water, hops, and yeast is the base of your beer. So that's another rule. We have to be small, we have to be traditional, and lastly, independent. We must be at least 75% independently owned, although Dogfish Head is 100% independently owned under Sam Calagione. So those are the 3 things that we, as well as many other craft brewers in the United States, abide by. So getting back to a little bit of history, you might wonder what that map is leaning against our tiny little brewing system over there. That map actually states exactly why we're called Dogfish Head at this point in time. Dogfish Head is a spit of land or a head of land located in Maine, and it's actually where our owner Sam Calagione is right now. He vacations there every single summer with his family. Well, in the early 90s, when he's like, "Mom, Dad, I'm going to start a brewery," fresh out of college, mind you, with an English degree at that, he had to choose a nice tranquil location to make them think that this is a really good idea. You know, a brewery fresh out of college, that's a pretty big pipe dream. So they're hanging out, Dogfish Head, having a good time, and his dad said, "That's a fun idea, go for it." And at the same time suggested, why not use Dogfish Head as the name? So that's where it comes from. Dogfish Head is a location in Maine. So we're talking about our little system that we started using in 1995. We did outgrow this 10-gallon system. It didn't take us too long. Within a year, we upgraded at the restaurant is where we started, by the way. Dogfish Head Brewing and Eats in Norfolk Beach. close to some of the labels. Worldwide Stout, Amore Ale, Old School Barley Wine, 120-minute, Noble Rot, all of which are aging, just sitting here to become vintage beer. I heard this could just be like a random number that was thrown out there one day, but I wouldn't believe that it wasn't true, that there's about $150,000 worth of beer sitting on these racks. The cool thing is though, that Sam's like, you know what, I want to start sharing this beer. So starting on July 4th, what we started doing here at the brewery on Thursdays, so you have to come back tomorrow, is a vintage vinyl happy hour, 4:30 to 6:30, where Sam decided to take some different styles from back here and sell them to you guys to consume at the bar. Or if you didn't want to have it here, take home a bottle, 4-pack, or 6-pack if it comes in that variety. So you can check out that if you want to come back tomorrow. Once again, 4:30, and you'll listen to someone who is skilled to spin some records on our record player behind the bar and be a DJ throughout the time that that event takes place. So if you know someone or you are that person that is interested, definitely spread the word or come check us out tomorrow.
Yeah, but if today is somebody's birthday...
My authority level is just like this high.
Ah, dang it.
You guys want us to sing happy birthday next to it?
Hey, yeah, I'll go for that.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday.
Oh, that's almost pathetic. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 21 today, yeah. Yeah, my very first one, yeah. Well, I tried. I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, there's this much of a chance that I could get them to open that gate into Sam's secret stash. Yeah, no, that didn't happen, but I did get them all to sing me a happy birthday in front of Sam's secret stash. So that's got to count for something, right? There we go.
Our box of goodies.
It's a box of goodies. 2 books and beers and oh yeah. Christine was our tour guide. She did a fantastic job on giving us a tour. So now we're going to head down the road a little ways and go to the restaurant. Stay tuned. This ought to be pretty cool. Where are we at, dear?
Dogfish Head Brewing and Eats in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware.
So we have now made it down to the Dogfish Head Eatery and Brewery, Brew Pub and Eatery, Brew and Eatery. Yeah, however they say that, in Rehoboth Beach. So now we're going to switch over to some cell phone video that I took while we were down there. So you're going to see everything kind of go vertical on us. But I was just extremely excited to be down there. So moving on to the Brew Pub in Rehoboth. Here's where it gets interesting. We're going to try out the flight of spirits, and that is...
You breaking my glass.
The flight is 6 shots.
No, 4.
Four. Be their gin, Blue Hen vodka, brown honey rum, and a choice of their infusion, which I'm going infused vodka, which is going to be peanut butter. I'm having DNA early summer harvest right now, and this is fantastic.
It's dark. It's tart cherries, sweet cherries, fennel. So think cherry bread pudding made with rye bread.
Yeah. Did you say there was honey in this too?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
I was honed in
Really,
on fennel because
really kind of highly carbonated. Look at that.
it's like cherry pop with a hop.
It is. Yeah, it is. Like cherry pop with a hop. That's a new name for a beer. Peanut butter vodka. And it smells like peanut butter.
Does it taste like peanut butter?
My God, that tastes like peanut butter. Oh, that is so good.
You put peanut butter vodka in your chocolate milk.
Alright. Big Gruesom's got something going after it on that. That was ridiculously good. Gotta clear it.
He has the regular vodka left, which is like water, like crystal clear.
Oh wow. Jack, you're gonna want this. I've never had a more smoother vodka, and you and I know I've had some good vodka. Wow, that was the best vodka I've ever had.
Dogfish Head micro distilled.
Huh?
I said Dogfish Head micro distilled.
Oh man. Vodka, brown honey rum, gin, and peanut butter vodka. So there you have it, folks. That was the tour of Dogfish Head Brewery and the Dogfish Head Brewings and Eats in Rehoboth, Delaware. If you get a chance, run down there and tour the brewery and go to the Brew Pub. It was phenomenal. I did not expect to run into the distilling that they did there, but they do it right. And I came away with some goodies, let me tell you what. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Believe me, MM and I enjoyed making the video. She really did things nice for me. It was my birthday and she treated me to the day down there. So I love that woman. This is SJ Poor from Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer.